The chance of rain and possible thunderstorms. Expect highs near 80 and lows of 63. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Thursday, June the 25th of 2026 at 9 minutes after 10, we've got a temperature of 75 degrees with partly cloudy skies out there currently in Beaver County. And that's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running.
Rush Hour is just getting started on Beaver County Radio. It's time for Driving in the Fastlane with Frank Sparks. It's the show that talks about what's happening in the news, locally, regionally, and nationally. There will be guests, and Noah Haswell will have the news of the top and bottom of each hour. And now, here is the host of the show, Frank Sparks.
Good morning and welcome to Driving in the Fast Lane for your Thursday morning. Do you know what that means when it's Thursday and it's Boom Week, right? Boom Weekend has officially started because Boom is, it's a weekend event. So we've got a lot. We're going to talk about that today, but we're going to start out hour number one. Usually, I guess you could say kind of like I have my own symphony every morning where I set everything up and we talk and then we play commercials and do our thing. But this morning we're going to be talking about actual music and an actual symphony, as we're going to have the Beaver County Symphonic and Wind Ensemble is in the house this morning. We're going to talk. First off, it is the director, and you got too many titles. His name's Kevin Newton, but good morning, Kevin. Thanks for coming in today.
Thanks for having me.
Also joining us is our good friend Tom Gargaro, who is part of, people are probably like, is there anything that goes on that Tom Gargaro is not part of? So he's part of this as well. So, but in hour number one, we're going to talk a little bit about what's going on with the Beaver County Symphonic and Wind Ensemble. And so, Kevin, tell us a little bit about the organization to start with.
So the organization was founded in 1974 by Punch Howarth. We've been going strong since then. It's a group of about 90 to 100 volunteer musicians, ranging from high school students to retirees that just like to play music. Mm-hmm. We've got amateurs, we've got professionals, we've got everything in between. So we do about 5 concerts through the summer, and we usually do a fall concert and a holiday concert, and we're actually expanding our series this year, so trying to get some more there. That's pretty much it.
All right.
We rehearse Monday nights.
So you're a local guy?
I'm a local guy.
Where'd you go?
Aliquippa, 35 years.
Okay.
So I had to think about how old I was.
So how did you become involved with the Beaver County Symphonic Wind Ensemble?
So I started playing with the group in 2011, actually.
Okay. So you're on that Christmas concert that I showed you then, probably?
No, I didn't start doing the holiday concert until probably like 2012, 2013-ish.
Okay.
So probably not.
So we're a year off. All right, I got you. All right.
But I joined at the recommendation of one of my private instructors because I was going to school for music that fall.
Okay.
And I played with them since then. While I was doing my degree, I'd come home in the summer and then play with the group.
So what is a symphonic wind ensemble?
Traditionally, it's just a group of brass percussion, winds. Every once in a while, you add in piano and stuff like that. But we play music. We play pop music. We play Broadway music. Pretty much a little bit of everything we play. When people hear symphonic wind ensemble, they usually think it's more formal.
Right.
We don't do that.
That's what I was thinking, more like a symphony type thing.
No, we're not the Pittsburgh Symphony yet.
Okay, not yet, right?
I like that.
But we play a little bit of everything. We try to have fun and make the best of it.
Okay. So what instrument do you play?
My major instrument is trombone. I also play euphonium and tuba a little bit.
Oh,
So.
Is that how you and Tom's connected? Tuba Tom over there.
I got connected with Tom through the previous director of the West Hills Symphonic Band, Clem Rowland. He sent me a message. He's like, "Hey, I have this tuba player. He wants to join a band, but we just don't have room for him at the moment." And now we're stuck with him. So.
Just so you know, Kevin, they do like a Christmas concert with a lot of local rock groups and stuff, and I played tuba, Feliz Navidad with.
How long have you been doing this?
Doing what?
Talking on the radio and doing stuff with me?
Wow, 10.
See that thing in front of you? You got to use that.
10, 12
There
years
you
or something
go.
like that.
There you go.
It's been a while. It's been weeks since I was in here.
A couple weeks.
Yeah,
So,
but
all right.
anyway, I played. There's one of the guys that works here, Curtis Walsh, has a group called Better Think Twice. He's a New Brighton native, I think. You know him?
Yeah.
And so he let me play tuba with his band when they did Feliz Navidad.
Okay.
I mean, all I really did was just like play the bass lines real quiet because I just wanted to blend in. But
Right.
yeah, so that's how I got connected with Kevin.
Okay. All right.
And,
So how many members are there?
Our active roster has 125. We usually perform with between 70 to 90.
Okay.
Is usually where we kind of fit on the stage.
So with that many people, how do you come up with being able to put together a show and put together your playlist?
So it's challenging. I'm not gonna lie.
Sure.
Because we've got such a varied range of ability in the group. So I try to program some stuff that's maybe on the easier side, and then I usually try to program one or two things that might push everybody a little bit. Because I've always believed that if you just try to do the same thing over and over again and you're not challenging your group, it's not going to get any better. And we've seen that over the past 5 years since our return from COVID. The group's taken off because of the rep that we're playing, and we've attracted a lot of new people. So it is a challenge to try to find stuff that everybody will be able to play and nobody's going to get bored with.
So if you somebody like comes to you new and joins, how do they? You have a specific amount? Do you take anybody if they want to be part of it? I mean, obviously they got to show you they can play an instrument. You know, they got to show you they can do something.
Well, yeah, they have to play an instrument.
Yeah.
There's no audition. We do not do auditions. We believe that if you have a love for music, you can be in the band.
Okay.
However, there is a point where we have to make sure things are balanced.
Right.
Like we can't have 27 trumpet players and no clarinets. Like that just doesn't work.
Gotcha.
So we put very loose caps on each instrument section as to how many people we will have at what time. With that being said, I don't think I've actually told anybody, no, you can't join. But yeah. So we take everybody, but at some points we have to say, hey, we just don't have the space right now.
All right, 724-774-1888 or 843-1888. If you do have any questions or comments, you're welcome to make those. And we're going to take a very short break, and we will be back with more right after this here on Beaver County Radio.
Hello, this is your favorite president speaking. Beaver County Boom 250 is on Saturday, June 27th. And you can listen to the live broadcast with my good friends here at Beaver County Radio.
Push Beaver County is presenting Beaver County Boom 250 on June the 27th, and Beaver County Radio is the place to listen for all of the coverage. Moon Township Ford will present a live broadcast on Beaver County Radio from the VIP headquarters at Mario's 410 Grill from 6 until the choreographed fireworks and music get underway at 9:45. Take your radio along to listen to the Moon Township Ford broadcast, or download our free apps on your mobile device, as Beaver County Radio is your exclusive place to hear the soundtrack to the fireworks. The Moon Township Ford Beaver County Boom broadcast sponsors include the Community College of Beaver County, St. Barnabas Health System, J. Young Refuse, Tom Sipes Demolition, McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, City Rescue Mission, Electric Garage Doors, Tri-County McDonald's, I'm loving it, and Beaver County Radio. The Beaver County Boom 250 broadcast is being presented by Moon Township Ford, where friends send friends.
Don't miss the glow.
Remember way back when you were young and the bus ride to and from school set the tone for what made your day special? School buses and vans have had a special place in the Fry family for 3 generations. At Fry Transportation, the student transportation industry is embraced as a tradition, privilege, and lifestyle. From the morning laughs on the way to school to the talk about the day on the way home. Memories you won't forget, just like the vintage football games aired each week on Beaver County Radio. Fry Transportation, caring for your children as they care for their own. Songs You Know and Love by the Eagles and Fleetwood Mac will be performed to perfection at the Beaver Pool House Summer Concert Series this July and August. First comes the World Turning Band, providing its acclaimed Fleetwood Mac live experience July 17 at the outdoor Beaver Pool House stage. Special guest is award-winning singer-songwriter Stephen McClintock. Then on August 15, back by popular demand, Seven Bridges returns with its ultimate Eagles experience, rocking the pool house. 2 nights, 2 legends. See you at the pool. Tickets start at $15 with reserved seats $20. Get your tickets now by calling 724-650-3960. That's 724-650-3960. You also can buy tickets with a QR code from any pool house concert signs you see around Beaver, or email landcpromotions2019@gmail.com.
Start your day with breakfast at McDonald's. Enjoy their $4 sausage McMuffin or sausage biscuit meal deal. This comes with hash browns and small coffee too. Whether you're on your way to work or school, McDonald's has the right breakfast for you. McDonald's,
Everyone is looking forward to the Beaver County boom, but there's one boom that no one likes to hear. It's the one that's coming from your heating and air conditioning unit. When things just aren't sounding right or working right, call McGee's and you'll see just how efficient a company can be. McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, family owned and operated since 1965. You can trust them. McGee is happy to help sponsor the Beaver County Boom. McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, Main Street, Aliquippa.
The new-look Pittsburgh Pirates are ready to make a playoff push after Paul Skeens' Cy Young winning season last year.
Skeens wins again, striking out Shohei Ohtani, and the Dodgers still scoreless against Paul Skeens.
With all the new additions, including Brandon Lau and Marcell Ozuna, you won't want to be anywhere else besides listening to Pirates baseball on 99.3 and 95.7 FM, along with 1230 WBVP and 1460 WMBA. The Young Bucks are poised and ready to make a run at greatness, and Beaver County Radio is your place to tune in and listen all season long. Pirates Baseball on Beaver County Radio is being presented locally by St. Barnabas Health System, Freedom United Federal Credit Union, Balcones Moon Township Ford, Dr. C. Timothy Lip, and Beaver County Radio.
Hot coffee in the morning and Frank Sparks. Now you're in the fast lane. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and streaming live on BeaverCountyRadio.com.
I love Beaver County. Butler County, not so much. Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio is the best. Noah Haswell, news guy, probably the best since Walter Cronkite. WBVP is a great radio station. Orams, donuts, the size of hubcaps. You know, I won't pass up a donut.
That's what we hear. So, see, President Trump listens every day, too. So it's time for, he's listening to our guest, Kevin Newton. We're talking with Beaver County Symphonic Wind Ensemble. Tom, is that the first time you've heard that?
That's the first I've heard that
Okay.
one. I've heard the other one before.
Okay.
It's hilarious.
I'd like to take credit for it, but that's all Jim Merkel.
Yeah, well, now Noah is more famous than he was before.
As good as Walter Cronkite. I mean,
Oh,
come on,
yeah,
man.
that's really something.
So, all right. So we're talking with Kevin Newton. He is the director, and I guess what's your official title?
My official title is music director and conductor.
And conductor. Okay. So do you use the sticks?
I use one stick.
All right. So what's that? So help me explain this to me, because I've seen this for years and years, and even with Beaver Valley Choral Society, and I didn't want to ask the director there because I don't want to get in trouble. But what's when you're doing that? What exactly are you doing?
So you're interpreting what the composer has written for the ensemble. So one, you're keeping time so that everybody's playing together. Because you've got 90-some people. You want them to play together. You want them to start together, end together. And that's about it. And then what style they should play in, whether it should be like smooth or if it's, more rhythmic and stuff like that. And you just try to give them any information that you can to
through a stick,
through your motions and through your
So what's it mean like when you point at a specific section?
Usually means that they should be playing. Now, usually when I point at people, they're just staring at me like they don't know what's going on.
Okay.
So
what's the official name for the instrument?
It's a baton.
A baton.
Yeah,
okay. So you're pointing the baton at Tom all the time, then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And he just looks at me like a deer in headlights.
All right.
Absolutely. What else am I supposed to do?
As a musician, so I guess I'll ask Tom this question, and I can ask you too, Kevin. As a musician, how do you learn what the director is saying, the conductor is saying to you?
So I would assume Kevin would agree with this. Okay, every director is different. Every conductor has a different style. Like we have an associate or assistant conductor, Bobby.
Conductor.
His style, in my opinion, totally different than yours.
Yes.
And so, like, it takes a couple, for me at least, it takes one or two rehearsals just to learn, like, what Kevin is saying. And look, the beat or the tempo, that's easy.
Yeah, I get that.
I think with most people, because some people do very small moves, and it's very hard because you're not looking at the conductor all the time. You have to look at the notes and look up and stuff. But then you see their kind of body expressions, I would say. Like, I mean, sometimes he'll be directing and take it down a little bit or something like that. So he's able to, by his body motions, control the volume. Ideally, looking at a section that should be kind of standing out at a certain part of a tune, right? Looking at them like bring it out a little more and stuff like that. So it's critical. It's critical. If Kevin or even Bobby wasn't up there, I don't know that our music would make any sense to anybody. I don't know if anybody could identify it. One of the things I think we're going to plan on doing is this medley of Earth, Wind, and Fire, which I find as a group to be challenging, and again, it's it only makes sense when you get the director's interpretation, I guess is the way I would put it.
So, Kevin, what are some of the songs that, as you've got concerts throughout the summer, you guys will be performing?
So, like Tom said, we have a medley of Earth, Wind, and Fire pieces. We've got some Broadway medleys. One thing that people have asked me for is for less medleys, and they want more full-length songs. So we've got some Billy Joel stuff that we're doing, Sweet Caroline.
Roundabout.
We've got a Led Zeppelin medley.
Oh, wow, cool.
Yeah, so it's a little bit of everything.
Mm-hmm.
We always say, if you come to one of our concerts, there's something for everybody. Whether you like classical stuff, whether you like the Broadway show tunes, movie stuff, there's always something that everybody can relate to. So
we're doing another one. Called TV Land.
Oh, TV Land Goes West. Yeah,
that's cool.
It's
like
an older medley.
Bonanza. I don't know if you're old enough to remember Bonanza, Frank. Yeah,
yes.
He's like 10 years younger than me. Rawhide. So that's a pretty cool one
Good,
too.
Bad, and the Ugly.
And then there's a Sousa tune, which actually I had never heard of.
Yeah, the Pride of Pittsburgh March.
Right, it's called the Pride of Pittsburgh. Sousa was like the March King, know. And I mean, a lot of us, we look at each other. We've played some of his marches hundreds of times, but that one is a really different march, and it's pretty neat. I don't know where the naming came from.
I don't know the history of it off the top of my head, but that I've told anybody that I've talked to about that piece, I've said it's not a typical Sousa march. It's more of a symphonic march. So it was really interesting, and it's been on my list for a while to do. So
that's cool. I like that one.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and Noah's going to have news. And when we come back, we'll talk about some of the concerts that are going on this summer and just continue talking along. Coming up top of the hour, Best of Beaver County, it will be the City Rescue Mission. Will be Jacqueline will be joining us. That'll be this week's Best of Beaver County. So we'll be right back with more right after this here on Beaver County Radio.
The sky, let the whole town know we're counting down to the Beaver County Boom 250. Saturday, June 27th, the fireworks glow. Hear it live on Beaver County Radio. Let's go.
Push Beaver County is presenting Beaver County Boom 250 on June the 27th, and Beaver County Radio is the place to listen for all of the coverage. Moon Township Ford will present a live broadcast on Beaver County Radio from the VIP headquarters at Mario's 410 Grill from 6 until the choreographed fireworks and music get underway at 9:45. Take your radio along to listen to the Moon Township Ford broadcast, or download our free apps on your mobile device, as Beaver County Radio is your exclusive place to hear the soundtrack to the fireworks. The Moon Township Ford Beaver County Boom broadcast sponsors include the Community College of Beaver County, St. Barnabas Health System, J. Young Refuse, Tom Sipes Demolition, McGee Heating and Air Conditioning, City Rescue Mission, Electric Garage Doors, Tri-County McDonald's, I'm loving it, and Beaver County Radio. The Beaver County Boom 250 broadcast is being presented by Moon Township Ford, where friends send friends.
Don't miss the glow.
If you own a company or a small business, you might have considered advertising on radio. It's smart because radio is still the most far-reaching media outlet today. WBVP and WMBA can get you results. Get more information at beavercountyradio.com.
These days, it seems like you can get anything delivered to you. One click and bam, groceries or lunch is on the way. That gave me an idea. This is the man that never stopped learning, Andy Dangle from Freedom United Federal Credit Union. It's also no secret that with Adams Street closed for construction, street-level access to the Rochester office is challenging, to say the least. So, that gives me an idea. Teller Dash. Hey, why not? If going up the outside stairs and using the drive-thru is an issue, give us a call from the parking lot, and Freedom United will Teller Dash out to you. Just dial 724-774-5575. Just think of your driver's side door as your own teller window. The Rochester office continues to be open during construction, and the Center Township and Harmony offices are available as well, so you can put a little freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union, member NCUA, equal housing lender.
Are you or a loved one facing a move? The choices can feel completely overwhelming for families and caregivers, but you don't have to handle it alone. Meet Charlie Jenkins, your trusted community advisor and owner of C. Jenkins Placement Services. Charlie uniquely serves as both a designated seniors real estate specialist and master's level senior living advisor. She'll help you develop a plan to gently downsize and sell your family home, handling every detail with patience, care, and zero pressure. Then Charlie personally finds the perfect independent, assisted, or memory care community that fits your needs and budget. One trusted professional, every detail covered. Call Charlie Jenkins today at 724-714-1774.
Put freedom in your future. Freedom United Federal Credit Union in Rochester.
Rocket Man returns with Ram. I'm Susie Armstrong. The story next on NASCAR Today.
Nothing given, everything earned. What does that even mean? It means fighting for space while fighting for your place in the moment and for history. You want pressure? Mere inches, seconds apart. That's pressure. Defiantly unapologetic, authentically NASCAR.
Hell yeah, boys!
The NASCAR Cup Series, brought to you by Coca-Cola at Sonoma. Sunday at 3:30 p.m. Eastern on TNT and streaming on Max.
The NASCAR Foundation Truck Giveaway is here. You can win a brand new Ram 1500 truck from Daytona Dodge. Each entry is just a $25 donation that helps a child in need. Plus, 4 phase winners will receive a VIP experience at the Coke Zero Sugar 400 in Daytona.
Green flag, we are racing at Daytona.
Enter now through August 17th at NASCARFoundation.org/car giveaway. It's your chance to win big while giving back.
Larson digging hard off turn number 4. Not close enough. The long dry spell will end for Richard Childress Racing. Ryan Newman pulls it off. He'll win the Camping World 500 at Phoenix Raceway.
After capturing his last NASCAR Cup Series victory in 2017, Ryan Newman is returning to NASCAR for a Craftsman Truck Series clash at North Wilkesboro Speedway July 18th, driving the number 25 Ram for Colleague Racing. Nicknamed the Rocket Man, Newman, who drove Dodges to 13 of his 18 Cup victories and 43 of his 51 career Cup poles, is the latest star to align with the organization's free agent program. I'm Susie Armstrong. This is NASCAR Today on the Motor Racing Network.
Beaver County Radio's news source. 99.3 FM, 1230 WBVP, and BeaverCountyRadio.com. Here's Noah Haswell.
Good morning on this Thursday, June 25th of 2026. We will have a complete Beaver County radio weather forecast after we take this look at news. Monaca Borough Manager David Kramer posted on Facebook yesterday that the Monaca pump house was vandalized on Tuesday night. The suspect is unknown at this time, and one of the spires was broken at the pump house. Kramer confirmed that charges will be filed against the suspect, and that person will have to pay for the repairs because cameras are being reviewed. If anyone has information on this incident, you can message Kramer by clicking the link on our website at BeaverCountyRadio.com. New Brighton Borough Council presented a Pennsylvania State Association of Boroughs Award to the family of the late Don Mittner to recognize his 20 years of dedicated service to his community at a council meeting last Thursday. Mayor Valerie McKelvey also presented the family with a special Commonwealth citation from State Representative Roman Kozak to honor the lasting impact of Mittner. The spirit of service continued as more than 20 volunteers walked the town of New Brighton for the Commitment to Cleanup event held in Mittner's honor on Saturday. A former personal care administrator was sentenced after she was convicted of neglecting to renew a patient's medications, which caused a deadly seizure. 50-year-old Kelly Gonzalez of Newcastle worked as a personal care administrator for ARC of Lawrence County. A male resident in her care home who suffered from a seizure disorder died from a fatal seizure on December 2, 2021. According to prosecutors, Gonzalez failed to renew his prescription for medication that could have prevented the seizure from happening. The man went without the medication for over 10 days before his death. Lawrence County President Judge Craig C. Cox sentenced Gonzalez to 1 to 3 years incarceration yesterday. She is prohibited from serving in a personal care capacity while on supervision and was also ordered to pay $5,093 in restitution. Gonzalez was convicted on February 17th. She was charged with felony counts of neglect of a care-dependent person and tampering with records, as well as misdemeanor involuntary manslaughter in November of 2023. PennDOT District 11 announced that a shoulder and lane restriction on I-376 Parkway West in Green Tree Borough and Scott Township in Allegheny County will occur today. As needed from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m., a shoulder and single lane restriction will occur on westbound, outbound I-376 near the Carnegie Heidelberg exit 65 and Green Tree Crafton exit 67 interchanges. Crews from PennDOT will conduct guide rail repair work. And Pittsburgh Pirates first baseman Spencer Horwitz left in the fourth inning of their game against the Seattle Mariners at PNC Park last night with discomfort in his left hamstring as Marlene Valdez pitched pinch hit for Horwitz and had an RBI single during a 5-run fourth inning in which the Pirates took a 5-1 lead in yesterday's game. Horwitz finished 1 for 3 last night and is hitting .280 with 10 home runs, 33 RBIs, and 40 walks in 74 games.
Here's the Beaver County forecast.
Today, it'll be partly sunny with showers and thunderstorms likely. We'll reach highs near 82 and drop down to lows of 61. And tomorrow, look for cloudy skies with a chance of rain and possible thunderstorms. Expect highs near 80 and lows of 63. I'm Lisa Marie with your Beaver County weather.
On this Thursday, June 25th of 2026 at 39 minutes after 10, we've got a temperature of 73 degrees with partly cloudy skies out there currently in Beaver County. And that's a look at the news for now. I'm Noah Haswell on 99.3 FM, AM 1230 WBVP, 95.7 FM, and 1460 AM WMBA. Also streaming live around the world at beavercountyradio.com.
Hello, this is your favorite president speaking. Beaver County Boom 250 is on Saturday, June 27th. And you can listen to the live broadcast with my good friends here at Beaver County Radio.
Weekday mornings were meant to drive in the fast lane. It's Frank Sparks on Beaver County Radio.
We're back here on Driving in the Fast Lane, hour number 1. Coming up 11 o'clock, Jack Lynn, City Rescue Mission, will be our Best of Beaver County this week. So we'll be talking with him, finding out all about City Rescue Mission, which is in Butler, PA. So we'll talk with him about that. But in hour number 1 here, we are talking with Kevin Newton. He is from the Beaver County, I guess, is it Beaver County or Beaver Valley? Beaver County, I guess?
Beaver County Symphonic Wind Ensemble.
Wind Ensemble. And then Tom Gargaro is a member of that as well, our good friend. Just kind of hanging out in studio today. If you do have any questions or anything, 724-774-1888 and 843-1888 if you want to talk about it a little bit. So let's, we talked a little more about about the organization itself. Concerts coming up this summer. Do you guys have concerts?
We've got 4 concerts left for the summer.
Okay. Where are they going to be?
Coming up July 5th, that's Sunday, July 5th, we will be at the Irvine Park Gazebo down in Beaver.
Okay.
That starts at 7 o'clock. And then Monday, July 20th, we are at Alumni Hall, Lincoln Park Alumni Hall down in Midland. That starts at 6:30.
Part of Music Mondays, which we're the media sponsor for that as well.
Music Mondays.
Yep.
And then the next day, July 21st, we're in Hopewell Community Park, 7 o'clock. And then that Friday, newly added concert, that Friday, July 24th, we are at 37th Street Park in Beaver Falls.
Okay.
So 7 o'clock.
You've got a busy summer.
Busy summer.
We got to play 3 concerts in 1 week.
3 concerts in 1 week. I think that's a record for us.
Kevin, wow.
I try not to do that usually, but it's just the way that it worked out this year. So
well, how do you? So let's talk about that. So you have a group of people. Obviously, they have lives besides outside of playing. So how do you get it so that you have enough people and everybody's there to play at an event?
So I try to put out tentative dates early in the year. Like, hey, we're probably going to have concerts these days. Sometimes it works out. Sometimes it doesn't. But it's mostly I just schedule the concert that day, and whoever's available is available. If we end up having to call in a sub or something, we usually do. We did a concert one year down in Crafton, actually, where none of our tuba players could make it. So really? I ended up having to call in 2 tuba players that concert. But it's just, usually people know kind of when our concerts are going to be. We try to keep them the same time just about every year, like the same weeks every year, so that people kind of know when it is. The concert at the Gazebo on July 5th, that's usually our biggest concert of the summer.
Mm-hmm.
It's typically either the first Sunday in July or the last Sunday in June, so people kind of know, like, hey, this concert's going to be at this time. We know we need to be available. So
what's your set list going to be for that one? Since it's 4th of July, you got anything special you're pulling out for the 250 or anything? Or
I don't think nothing necessarily too special. We've got patriotic pieces that we do. We pulled out Battle Hymn of the Republic again, which we haven't done in quite a few years. But it's kind of a surprise.
Okay.
You're going to come and find out.
All right. Does it cost people anything to come to your concerts?
All of our concerts are free. In lieu of admission, we do accept food donations for the Little Free Pantry at House of Prayer Lutheran Church in Aliquippa.
Okay.
We do that for all of our concerts throughout the year, including our fall and holiday stuff later in the year. And then in return for that, their team at the Free Pantry puts together this huge cookie table for our holiday concert every year.
That's cool.
Which is credited as being the largest cookie table in Beaver County. So
the one last year I saw, I clearly thought it wasn't. Kevin said that was relatively small. So
yeah,
I mean, it's huge, tables and tables and tables.
Yeah.
I can't even guess how many total cookies were there. There was a lot of cookies.
I'd have to ask the person that organized it.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
I try to stay out of that. They asked me if they could do it one year, and I was like, fine, but I don't want anything to do with it.
Right. And they did it. That's for sure. But all right, so let's talk about some of your members. What's the age range of members?
I think our youngest musician is a sophomore in high school.
Oh, wow.
And then our oldest member, I want to say late 80s, early 90s maybe.
Oh, wow.
I try not to ask how old people are.
Right, I get it.
Then that's how you get shoes thrown at you or something. So.
Well, I mean, with that range, I mean, there's a lot of range area in between. I mean, obviously, but I mean, obviously, I mean, how can I say this the right way? Obviously, as you age, you have a different style of music than what maybe this younger person does. Does that make sense? So, you know, as they're coming up, their music style is different. So how do you put that all together? If somebody that's older says, Kevin, this sucks and I don't like it, and if you got a young kid says, hey, let's try this. So how do you kind of put that all together?
I mean, it goes back to trying to program something that everybody's going to be able to play and that everybody's going to like.
Okay.
So we try. I always ask for suggestions from the ensemble, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, we can definitely do this, and that's going to, you know, there are some people that don't like everything that we play in the ensemble. And they'll complain about it loudly. But sometimes you just have to put it on the pay no mind list. And, you know, there's things that I've played in my life that I don't like, but I still play them. So, I mean, ultimately it comes down to programming music that the audience is going to like.
Okay.
In the summer.
Right.
The summer's for the audience mostly. Our other concerts through the year are, we want the audience to enjoy the concert, but we still want the band to be able to enjoy playing it.
I get it.
So it's hard. It's hard to find things that everybody's going to like.
Yeah.
There are things that people recommend to me that I'm like, this is terrible. We're not playing this. And then they keep asking me. And I'm going to give you one of the examples we're doing this year is the Led Zeppelin medley.
Okay. You're for or against it?
I'm against it.
Okay.
And somebody kept recommending it to me, and I'm like, it's just not a good arrangement. You know, if we can find a better arrangement, you know, I'll put it on the list.
Wrong statement.
And and it just kept going and going. But so I was like, fine, we'll just do it. Now we're doing it. So it's. But it's turned out pretty. It's turned out pretty well.
Have you taken a liking to it now that you've been practicing and doing it, or is it still not on your favorite list?
It's not on my favorite list,
Okay.
but it's decent. It's good.
Okay.
Here's an observation, right? And one of the things I really like about this organization is Kevin and the board and the officers. They're like wide open for feedback, right? So they actually have like you had a couple meetings, right? Like member meetings saying, tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like, which, you know, I don't know, some of the conductors I grew up with in high school and going to Pitt, I would never consider giving them any feedback and say I disagree with you. You know, so they're very, very open-minded about that. But here's what I observe. This is just personal observation, right? So when we're playing tunes like Led Zeppelin and Roundabout and stuff like that, and we heard some of this, right, at the one-member meeting. I'm 70 years old. That music, I love that music. The people that are 10, 15 years older than me, they don't like that music at all. Like, not at all. And all they want is, like, if you played just Susan Marches the whole concert, they'd love it, you know? And then I mean, think of the Led Zeppelin stuff. I look around, you know, when you put up what we're going to be practicing that night and stuff, and I think some of the youngest people in the group look and go like, what is that? Like, you know, so it's got to be a real challenge, given the generations. There's got to be 4 or 5 different generations in that ensemble.
It's a challenge, and then like I try to look at see like, okay, like what's popular now, like what's popular in this with this generation, because you want the younger people to come and you want the younger people to join the group and enjoy coming to the concerts, because without doing that, like, you're gonna phase yourself out over time. So it's obviously I have things that are on my bucket list. I'm like, oh, we're doing this eventually. So
yeah, I like that. Oh, we're doing this eventually.
Right.
Yeah. You sound like, are you married?
No. Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
That's kind of like what I say to my wife when I want to, we're doing this now. I look at her and go, eventually.
Eventually, yeah.
You know, so that's I just wondered.
Yeah, I've got my bucket list of things, and we've crossed some things off that bucket list within the past couple of years. We're going to cross some other things off this year later on, but it's hard. It's hard to find stuff that everybody will enjoy, including the audience, and we just do our best.
I think at our fall concert last year, I can't remember it. It was a song from Wicked, right?
For Good. Yeah.
For Good.
Okay.
Which, I mean, I was not, and still am not familiar at all with the movie or whatever and stuff. I know Gabby was heavy into it.
I am,
He's got an 8-year-old daughter.
8-year-old daughter. We're still walking around the Wicked stuff.
It was a beautiful song, and like Kevin really helps us out because he'll. And I struggle with this technology, but there's like a Google link or something. I don't know what it's called.
So a few years ago, well, when I started with the group, I started sending out YouTube playlists as recordings of all the songs that we're playing, because sometimes people do find it easier to listen to a piece of music and say, okay, that's how it goes. Some people don't need that. They could just look at the music and be like, okay, this is how it goes. So now we've evolved a little bit. Now we have Google Drive. Right.
Yeah.
And everything's in Google Drive now.
It's my best friend.
And I just send out a link and I say, everything that you need is in Google Drive. And then every week I'll send out, okay, the rehearsal plan for Monday is in Google Drive. Take a look at it. So that people can go in and they know what we're going to rehearse that day and they can look at it on their own time or not.
I like that.
See, and I think, like, for me personally, for songs I've never heard in my life, I do listen to them a couple times, and I listen to what my part is sounding like in there. Sometimes the syncopation is something brand new and stuff like that.
You're pretty laid back for being a conductor from the other ones I've met over my years. You're very laid back.
Don't find me on a Monday night.
That's when we rehearse.
So where do you guys rehearse at?
We have been super fortunate since about 2013, 14-ish, that we've had a great partnership with the Community College of Beaver County.
Okay.
We rehearse there. We store all of our equipment there for free.
That's
they
awesome.
Don't charge us a dime. So it's been great to be there, and all we do for them in return is play their graduation every year.
Oh, that's cool.
We provide music for their graduation, and that's our home. So we rehearse there every Monday night, 6:30 to 9, which everybody says is too long, but I don't think it's long enough.
What is it, 6:30 to 9?
6:30 to 9 o'clock.
That's a long night.
2.5 hours. They get a break. I'm not a slave driver.
That's not what he said.
They get a break. They get a break. So we have fun. We try to have fun.
Okay.
We try to keep it fun. We've been doing a drawing now where people are They're entered for a chance to pie me in the face at our annual meeting.
And you know that this is really true, and it's unique to me, to this group of the groups I've been involved in. It is a mix of, look, there's hard, dedicated work that Kevin always says. See, there's rehearsals, but there's also practice, right? I have a luxury of being retired, right? I can sit in my garage and practice an hour or two every day. I do it most days. Sometimes it doesn't sound like it, but it also is. It's kind of I don't know how to describe it. For the most part, a lighthearted atmosphere at rehearsals. Now, here's the way, and it's this way with Kevin, and it's this way with any conductor, right?
Right.
Like, and he's almost always got a smile on his face, right? But you can kind of tell when his patience is wearing thin, right? And he has great musicality, of course. See, he can tell when there's parts that a certain section, mine or any other one, has that have not been practiced, and people were just playing it at the rehearsal and not practicing it and stuff. So you can tell when he's not one to yell and scream. I've had people like that, in the past and stuff. But there's no question in anybody's mind when Kevin gets real serious, because you can tell he's getting frustrated, So, but it is a mix of. I look at it as work at the rehearsal and enjoyment. So the thing is, with that many people, you start getting to know people. I think Kevin knows every single person in the ensemble, which is a lot of people.
That's good though.
Yeah, and as I've met people over this past year, it really is. We're all there because we love music and we love playing music. But the actual rehearsals are a blend of really focused work and some fun along with it.
All right.
I think that's great.
So in the last minute we have, run down again when your concerts are, where they're at, and then if somebody would like some more information on the Beaver County Symphonic Wind Ensemble, how they can get that.
Yeah, so our upcoming concerts for the summer, we have July 5th at the Beaver Gazebo, Irvine Park at 7 o'clock. We'll have food trucks there as well. Monday, July 20th, Lincoln Park Alumni Hall at Midland, 6:30. And the next day, July 21st, Hopewell Community Park at 7 o'clock. And then that Friday, July 24th, 37th Street Park in Beaver Falls. Anybody that wants more information, they can go on our website. It's bcswe.org. Or they can find us on Facebook, Beaver County Symphonic Wind Ensemble. Or they can email me at bcswe@bcswe.org.
All right. Well, Kevin, it was a pleasure meeting you this morning and talking with you. And we'll have to have you in again and talk some more.
Yeah, sure.
All right. And we got to get some of that Christmas music in our. Well, I mean, our last one from. When I looked this morning, I was like, "Wow, I didn't realize it was that long." But the last one was from 2011, so we need updated for this year.
Yeah, I can send you a Google Drive link.
There you go.
You know how to use that, Frank?
Dude, that's my best friend. Oh yeah, when I send out sales packages and stuff to the sales team.
Yeah,
we were at rehearsal a week or two ago. I had to go up and say, "Kevin, how do I find this on here?" My wife is usually my technical support, and so I just don't learn that stuff. But
I get you.
It is handy.
All right, coming up next, Best Beaver County, Jack Lynn, City Rescue Mission, here on Beaver County Radio.
Push Beaver County is presenting Beaver County Boom 250 on June the 27th.